Hi, my name is Jevon Harris and welcome to Chance Record.
Doing it different with Chance Record.
It's on release at the moment, but it's called Numb to the Pain. Based on my life story, different challenges and emotions that I've faced. So I put it into lyrics and working on this new one right now.
Try to fix people problem it a hand, cause bad mind a come now all your plans gone, so everything I have to do I have to cancel. Every friend in the world I turn evil.
But we want to hear about your childhood first. Tell us briefly how it all started for you.
The music started for me way back when I was in primary school. I would say I used to like singing other people's songs when it come on radio. My mother, she was a champion in karaoke. She used to do a lot of karaoke's and things, so I used to grow up watching her singing, and from then I started liking it and just taking it from there. And it led to secondary school. Used to beating on there something and singing, and from then it just.
At what age exactly you would say you started the producing work?
Like around 18. Like when I was 18, I started. Almost 19.
Okay, and that will give us how much years now? From then to now?
About 4 years.
4
Yeah, 4
years. So it's
yeah.
been 4 years you've been doing this.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask now about your first record that you ever produced. Well, it's out officially, or your first record, and what was the process like doing that? What got you to that point?
Well, the first song that I ever recorded and released, it was a gospel. It was a song called "Hear Us" by me and my other friend, King. Wait, unfortunately he's not here. But that song, it was really hard for me because it was the first time I didn't know about the basics about producing or anything like that. So it was real challenging, but it came out successful still.
What makes your music as a producer stand out from the others?
What makes Chance Records music stand out is because we have a motto, doing it different. And I always look to do it differently. The same recipe, but with a little more sauce, different touches and so. After when I finish building the rhythm, I would drop it in my Pro Tools session and just vibe to the rhythm. So if the rhythm is just like this, you could feel it's an emotional kind of rhythm. So you just start
Doing it different with Chance Record.
You just start trying to think about what you want to write about. So in this case, I was thinking about my life and how some people have betrayed me and certain things that I face, and it started getting immune to my system. So I just started calling it Numb to the Pain. So I just start putting together some words that start coming naturally.
If you say me wrong, me never gonna fight ya. All I mess is in my dream and them don't like that. Try to fix people problem it a haunt ya. Cause bad mind a come now all your plans gone, so everything I have to do I have to cancel. Every friend in the world I turn evil. It's like the devil done plan this out. In me heart me feel the pain, but me block it out. Now me don't feel enough pain. Pain never do shit, coming inside. See the tears off it drop like rain. Stay inside me house, me no go outside. Right now me immune to the pain. No matter how much time you knock me down, me still be the same. Me immune to the pain.
We were informed also that you are an athlete as well,
Yeah.
right? And could you tell us a little more about that and what's it been like for you as a music producer and as an athlete as well? Because I'm sure you have your regular 9 to 5, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
how do you manage? Tell us, how do you manage being a music producer, working a 9 to 5 and still being an athlete and representing Guyana? Am I correct?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot because doing a 9 to 5, then after training is like 5 o'clock. So I gotta get to training, pushing the work. You know, this be tiring because you cannot train obviously. Then to go in the studio and work late, you know, there's a real challenge. So it's all about sacrifices though. You just have to make the sacrifices, but you know, balancing it, I just get along with it. I already immune to it, you know, so yeah.
And while we already know some of your accomplishments as a music producer, could you tell us some of your accomplishments as an athlete?
Well, some of my accomplishments as an athlete, I've been to nationals. I've medaled in almost every of my race at the school's nationals. Also, I've traveled to Trinidad, Grenada, St. Kitts to compete for Guyana. Last year I did real good. A medal in both of my races, the 800 and the 400.
How do you, what word I'm looking for, but how do you manage that? Because you have artists that you're working with, and then you're an artist yourself. So how do you like get along with your artists? So, like say, you got their music to put out, but then you have your music to put out as well. How does that work for you?
Well, it's a challenge because most times I don't really get to work on my own music because I have to be building beats for other artists, I have to be mixing other artists, and sometimes in the middle of the mix or in the middle of the building beats, artists would come and, you know, need to do a session. So it would be real hard. So I would just have to like try and find time, sometime ease off for some other artists so I can get to push my music.
The rhythm.
Woman, God gave to men since the beginning. It's paradise since that day. Them bear we children or take we money spend, but we love them same way. And every day we just see them in the fete or out on the road. All in we mind and we know the code. Dumbe, all in we life we need them, cause they got that setting the mode. When it comes to loving, they give we the load. So all I want is woman, hey, soften up my heart. The party never start without woman.
I have lost both my parents at a very tender age. Like recently, about 3 years ago, I lost my father, which was very devastating to my whole family. I have 5 brothers, you know, and the smaller ones, and most of my older ones too look up to me. So, you know, it sometimes it's be hard, it's be sad that.
You say you lost your mom at 10 years, but you tell us at what age?
I'm 13.
At 13?
Yeah,
okay.
I lost my father when I was 21, 20.
So
Yeah.
you've been surviving from the age of 13 without a mother.
Yep, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Chance. Thanks for giving us that time.
Let us save the day, and Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. I'm only one call away.
What I would like to advise any young artist or producer coming up, I would just like to say, continue pushing for your dreams. Don't ever think that you can't achieve it, because if I used to think like that, I would have never achieved what I achieved. I'm 22 years of age and I have a record label, and it's really great because I could get to help other young people that, you know, coming up and so. And my goal is to be the dancer factory Guyana, you know, the gateway to international music, and, you know, to just put in artists out there.
Right now, I don't feel enough pain. Pain never do shit, cause when I'm inside, see the tears off it drop like rain. Stay inside me house, me not go outside. Right now, me immune to the pain. No matter how much time you knock me down, I still feel the same. Me immune to the pain.